God.
Steve, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? Good seeing you, my man. You good?
Yeah, I feel blessed. I feel blessed.
You don't ever stop, do you? I mean, you got all these things all over the world.
Well, you know, I think that's the fun part. You know, you've got to have a sense of purpose, a goal in life, really, you know, to be meaningful and to make a difference.
Well, you're clearly doing that. I mean, look at this out here.
Yeah, so is this cool? The Jag Tag, it's one of the initiatives started, you know, almost 10 years ago. I mean, it's interesting, like 90,000, you know, kids playing Jag Tag.
And it's all over the UK, right?
Absolutely.
Not just here in London.
No, not at all. For me, to see like 40% of the participant being girls is really, really cool to spread the gospel of NFL football. Hey, how are you guys?
I was talking to some of your folks, and they were saying during COVID, of course, everything was shut down. But they say in the 2 years since, it's like exploded.
Absolutely. It's a chance for them to get out. I think that's where sports makes a huge difference. Health-wise, and not just physical health, but mental health. The more people we have coming here, looking at what's going on, I think it's great for the Jags, obviously, but I think it's great for the NFL.
That's your Jags!
Blake fires toward the end zone once Allen Hurns diving attempt. Touchdown, Jacksonville! And Jacksonville is going to win it for the first time here in Wembley.
That was a fumble, man! That's what I'm talking about!
The decision to bring the Jags to London to start playing games here, 2012, right? What was behind that?
You know, when I was fortunate enough to get into the NFL, looked at where the Jaguars were. And being one of the two youngest teams in the league, it was like, how do we expand our fan base? And a large number of people from the UK, obviously, are going to Jacksonville area, Orlando. And the NFL had really identified London as a great growth market to spearhead the international effort. It was just logical that, you know, we commit to playing a game there every year and make a commitment to the area, have full-time people here, develop the Jaguars fan base, more importantly, develop the game. You know, get some grassroots into the NFL. Kids playing the game at a younger age and help grow the game of NFL.
Driving around London, seeing Jags representation everywhere. I mean, you're here a lot.
Yeah.
But what does that tell you about your commitment and how that's translated?
Well, we're moving the needle. We're moving the needle, obviously, for the Jaguars, but also for the NFL. Last year, you know, we had a record, I think, NFL crowd, 90,000 at Wembley for our Broncos game. And so, you know, the speed of tickets, the demand for the tickets, that's very strong.
So 2 games here this year as well, back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
How do you think that helps? I mean, the brand, those players, everything saying, we're not just here and we're gone.
Yeah.
Like, we're here, you're going to see us 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. And I think it's, you know, for the players, for our involvement, obviously gives us more time to do a lot of the activities we want to do. More times really for our fans in Jacksonville. That it gives them more flexibility when they want to follow the team, when they want to get here. And it's early in the season when, you know, the weather is good, like here. You know, you can discover London and you can discover how NFL is integrated into London now.
And, you know, for your team, too. I mean, last year, playoffs.
Into the end zone! Touchdown, Jaguars!
Huge playoff win. Expectations are significantly higher now, Shahid.
Yep, I know. And it's good.
As I was about to say, I mean, what is that like? Because a lot of times people would say, okay, the Jaguars are just over there because we wanted to get them on the international stage.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, the Jaguars are over there. You have 2 really high-profile opponents that you're playing.
Yep.
I mean, that really seems to elevate the situation as well.
Yeah. I think the expectations are there, and, you know, I mean, we're going to rise to the challenge. But you got to remember that, you know, when we were not good, we still had great following. So now, with the expectations, I mean, it should be turbocharged, right?
That's
it
right.
It should be the
It
next
should be.
level. Yeah.
And about 50 yards away from us, we're seeing all of these young kids out here going through American football drills.
Yeah.
You talk about the growth and the impact, like, but when you look up there and you survey that field, and you're like, you know, in 4 or 5 years, they could be playing tackle football.
Yep.
over here. They could be, you know, they could be going to more Jaguar games. They could be playing for you one day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a product of really the grassroots effort, okay, the Jag Tag. And really to think about, there's, 90,000 kids playing this, just under half of them being girls. So how it's being embraced is quite special. And I also look at it, when the UK government puts a little bit of money in to support something like that, it's not just the money. It's like they feel it's important. And really the well-being is important, So it's, to me, it's much more than money. It's like a vote of confidence in believing in the effort.
If there's one thing either you as the Jaguars or the NFL, you think the next step to improve, it's international expansion, what might that be?
Well, I think more of what we're doing, okay? You want to have more games. You want to connect. And, the thing about NFL is it makes a difference the other 364 days a year. For us, you want to have a great game, but then you want to make a difference in a person's life somehow, and it's not just the entertainment, it's some economic value, some emotional well-being. There's so many ways you can make a difference.
Oh, great. Well, I'm sure you and the rest of the league are going to find some way to get that done.
Yeah, well, that's our job. That's what we want to do. Yeah.
Great. All right, well, thanks for taking some time.
My privilege.